Hi everyone, it's me, Sue again. Today I've been using Doreen Virtue's Ascended Masters cards. Now the Ascended Master is a being of light. He's had many lives in the physical body. Um, and through these lives and their own free will and hard work, they've raised their vibration and consciousness. So they maintain a mastery over themselves and the elements through time and space. They've passed into a different dimension to us, so they're kind of in between, I suppose, us and the angels is the way I think of them. And these cards tell you which sort of master you're drawn to and perhaps which one you should be working with. So these are the ones I've been using today. Earlier on you saw I put 1, 2, 3 and 4 on. So whichever one you're drawn to, we're now going to have a look at and see the interpretation of that card. So if you were drawn to card 1, you were drawn to the Ascended Master Moses. Now, Moses, of course, spoke to God directly, and he performed many miracles, such as parting the Red Sea, which is depicted here. And the card says, take charge of the situation. Now, there is probably a situation in your life which, like Moses, you have to learn to control. You have to learn to stand up for yourself, perhaps speak out. And remember that everything in our lives is made of energy, and we can use that energy to manipulate, and I don't mean this in a negative sense, but to manipulate things the way we want them to be. For example, if you're depressed because your relationship isn't working, you can take steps towards doing something about that. It might mean facing up to some home truths. It might mean letting go of that situation. Or similarly for a job, if you haven't got a job, it might mean retraining, or it might mean actually going out and doing something that you wouldn't normally consider. But there is always something we can do, and by taking charge of the situation and taking charge of the energies around us, just as Moses is doing, we can find and navigate our way through a difficult time. And I think this is what this card means for you. If you chose card 2, then you chose the Ascended Master Lord Horus, and this card says you are seeing the situation accurately. So when we get this card, because Horus was the god of clear seeing and wisdom as well, it just means that whatever your suspicions are, whatever you're thinking, you are right. Your intuition is leading you in the right direction. Again, it might be something that you don't really want to face up to, but you've had that gut feeling that's pulling you to tell you the truth. Just listen to it and follow it. It's better to know the truth than to bury things. So this is a card of reassurance, as if to say, yes, listen to that voice. You are seeing things in an accurate sense. If you chose card 3, then you chose the Ascended Master El Moya, and his card is about clear and shield your energy. Now, he was, or he is rather, a master that embodies God's will. So it's a reminder that, good and bad things happen to people all the time, and it's God's will. If is an old-fashioned way of putting it, it's really sort of, your life plan, what's meant to happen to you. And sometimes, though, we can be going through things which do have a profoundly negative effect on you. Then this card is telling you to clear and shield your energy. So perhaps you could think about having a bath with some volcanic salt in it or lavender in it. You could do some psychic protection exercises, like imagining you're inside a clear perspex box, or that you have a spiral of energy, cleansing energy around you, something like that. Because it could be that you're around negative people or negative energies which are draining you or affecting your own energy. So you can call upon this master if you want to, and do those exercises that I've suggested, and you should find that you start to feel a lot more energetic and a lot better. Finally, if you chose card 4, then you chose the Kuan Yin card, which is Let It Go. Now, Kuan Yin is the master of the masters of mercy and compassion. Okay, and so when she comes into your life, it means there is something that you need to forgive and let go. Now, we can't always forgive situations, things that have happened to us, or things that people have done to us, but we can forgive ourselves. And that's a big thing, really, is to perhaps forgive yourself for feeling the way you do. Or if you can find it in your heart to forgive someone at the right time, this could be it. It's a time to have that forgiveness and then let the energy go, because all you'll do by holding on to bitterness or bad feeling is actually affect your own energy. You're not going to upset the person that you have that feeling towards. It's going to be about you. So the time has probably come. You know, I'm very drawn to the red in the card, which is about anger and resentment and bitterness for me. The time has come to let that go. And perhaps, you know, have a good cry or have your say even to someone, but then let those feelings go. And you'll find that you'll feel much, much better.